Good evening. The Border City hosted the 15th annual Teremiracle Steak Night. And as Bart Pedjasic explains, the community opened their hearts and wallets for a good cause yesterday night.
The sound of steaks on the grill wasn't the only thing bringing people into the Lloydminster exhibition grounds. More than 500 people packed the halls to take in the food, music, and auctions. A big difference from the 40 that originally came 15 years ago.
Every year seems to be growing a little bit better, a little bit bigger. We keep adding a little bit here and a little bit there to make the community want to come and see it and enjoy it and support Teremiracle by doing so.
200 now, 100 minimum two, 150, and 50 bids.
Over 150 items were up for silent and live auction. Everything from signed jerseys to framed pictures, and even a one-of-a-kind Rough Riders fridge.
Custom built for us. It'll be the only one in existence, never to be reproduced. So that's one of the nice things on here.
The sold-out event was open to businesses and individuals in the Border City, and many of them can't help but to keep coming back.
Just to keep it going and to help the kids and people in need. And with everybody that donates, it's a huge success.
And it's not just money that the Teremiracle provides to needy families. Weidman says it's much more than that.
We provide travel, meals, and accommodations for them, wheelchairs, scooters. If they're unable to afford to stay in a hotel room in Edmonton receiving chemo treatments, we help them out there, providing they qualify.
Last year, the steak night raised $40,000. The Kinsman Club hopes to at least match that amount this time. This year's Teremiracle event will be held March 2nd and 3rd. Bart Pedjasic, Newcap News.
It's not a sight you normally see in the Border City, women's professional hockey. Bart Pedjasic was at the Civic Center today to catch the action and explains what exactly this means for minor girls hockey in the area.
As the Montreal Stars and Team Alberta battled on the ice, the crowd was on the edge of their seat cheering on their team. But none more so than one local team. The Icecats were in attendance and loved what they saw.
It's pretty exciting because, you know, they're on TV and Team Canada, so it's pretty nice to get to see them for yourself.
It's very inspiring, and you get to see them like champions and what they went through.
Even the coach got something out of it.
Skating. They can really skate. They can handle the puck. They're always moving their feet. It's good to see.
And these ladies on the ice aren't just great hockey players. According to their coach, they're better role models.
Because I know them very well as people, and they are awesome people. They work very hard. They're very committed to the game, and they're terrific.
Bothwell says the entire exhibition couldn't have been put on without the help of the city and its volunteers.
Just a big thank you to Lloydminster. Terrific for us to come up here. You guys are a well-deserving host for Hockey Day in Canada next year.
And Emmett Murphy joins me on the desk with sports. And Emmett, local curlers are actually going to the Scotties.
Yeah, Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center was the site of a party honoring Team Shumay, who were recently named the Saskatchewan Provincial Champions and are hoping to continue the success at Nationals. Kyle Gallagher has the story.
Just like that, Team Shumay became the 2013 Saskatchewan champions. Despite finishing third at last year's Sask Power Scotties, Jill Shumay and her crew went into this year's edition as an underdog, which made leaving as provincial champs all the more special.
We started out provincials with what people would consider an upset against Michelle Englot, and we just built the whole week from there, and it was a really exciting journey, and it was nice to win that final game.
The Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center hosted a party in their honor on Saturday. Friends, family, and fans came out to congratulate the team on the big win. It was also a chance to wish them luck as they head off to Kingston, Ontario to represent Saskatchewan at the 2013 Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
When this many people come out in a community this size, it just makes you feel really good.
You couldn't imagine how many people have congratulated us and given us good wishes and said that they'll be watching and cheering, and it's been really special.
Johnston is 7 months pregnant, which makes being a provincial champion even more impressive.
For every person who has said congratulations, that same person has said, "Really, you're going to curl?" But my body has naturally adjusted throughout the season, and so I said really right now I have a harder time tying my shoes than I do throwing rocks.
She's pretty determined to curl and she is curling just as well as she ever has, if not better. So I guess that baby's our 5th person out on the ice. So.
And for Holby, whose brother Braden plays in the NHL, it was a chance to finally steal some of the spotlight.
I look up to my brother, and so it's kind of neat to be achieving my dreams and him achieving his.
Along with being teammates, Shumay, Johnston, Holby, and lead Janae Airy are also very close friends.
You can play with people that throw perfectly, but if you don't have the chemistry, it makes a big difference in your team, and we have a really, really great chemistry.
A trip to nationals is a rare feat, and the foursome is making sure they enjoy every second of it.
Soak in the whole atmosphere, and I just want to soak up every moment of the whole week.
Kyle Gallagher, Newcap Sports.
In other local sporting news, the Lakeland Rustlers women's volleyball team has been nearly unstoppable this season. They went 17-3 to sit second in the ACAC. The Rustlers have been able to play consistently strong all year long thanks to a roster filled with veteran players led by their 5th-year middle, Peggy Sommerfeld.
It was just 2 years ago that Rustlers women's volleyball head coach, Austin Dyer, was saying this about the school's all-time career kills leader, Brianne Collette.
She set numerous records this year for Lakeland College, and some of those records are ones that might not get broken unless we have a real good player come in here for 5 years.
Just a couple years later, one really good player has broken the all-time kills record, Peggy Sommerfeld.
She holds the sets played record as well as most aces records, so you can see the consistency throughout her game. But to get the kill record, you have to be able to score. It's not just about being able to play, you have to be able to put the ball away. And so she's proven over her career that she has a number of different ways that she can score at the net. So yeah, we're real proud of her accomplishments and what she did today.
It feels really good. It feels really good. And the girl who had it before I actually played with for 3 years. So it's kind of nice little competition to beat her.
The middle from Medstead will enjoy the moment for a little while, but with this being her final year, she's hoping for an honor that can never be beat.
Win national championship.
This Rustler team has the best record of any that the veteran has been a part of. No doubt hosting nationals has been a major motivator, but there's no denying the skill and work ethic of the club.
The goal for our team obviously is to win our conference championship, and so determination and the grit and the grind of a long season is definitely there from our team. So they want to improve every day. They want to continue to get better, and so as long as we keep having that mentality in practice, we should have a shot at it.
It's probably the most skilled and competitive team I've had out of the 5 years. I think it was my 3rd year. We had a really good team too that was talked about a lot and that we should have done really good, and we ended up 5th at provincials, I believe, that year. And no, but this year we just have, everyone has more experience, I guess. With only one actual rookie, it's kind of nice having everyone know what they're doing.
The ACAC championships get underway in 2 weeks' time in Red Deer. Lakeland College then hosts the Nationals March 7th to 9th.
For the first time since November 16th, the northern rivalry between the Lloydminster Bobcats and Bonnyville Pontiacs was renewed last night. The Pontiacs were hoping to move closer to the top of the north, while the Cats were trying to keep their mathematical possibility of making the postseason alive. Lloydminster, you can put away your calculators. There's absolutely no chance now that the Orange and Black can make the playoffs. The Cats never led in this game, giving up 4 straight goals at one point as they lose at home 7-3. Devin Green was out with a concussion, so Chase Martin got the call in this one. He let in all 7 goals on just 24 shots. He's lost 5 in a row and 9 of his past 11 games. Meanwhile, the Pontiacs got a little breathing room in the north with that victory. They entered the weekend in 6th spot, but a pair of wins vaulted them to 2nd place. The North's top squad, the Spruce Grove Saints, won for the first time in 8 games last night to cling to their 2-point lead in the standings. Also last night, Fort McMurray beat Whitecourt to leapfrog them in the standings, but the Wolverines won the rematch this afternoon to move back to 4th. Grand Prairie lost to Drumheller last night. to lose out on a chance to claim second spot. And today, the Drayton Valley Thunder beat Sherwood Park 5-4 to prevent the Crusaders from tying them in the season standing.